In Jamaica, the lower house debated the 2015-2016 supplementary estimates on Tuesday. During the perusal of the adjustments to the 2015-2016 spending plan, Audley Shaw, the opposition spokesman on finance, sought answers from Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips regarding the negotiations to obtain bauxite levy payments owed by the St. Anne-based Noranda bauxite partners.
Not only is the government of Jamaica in expectation of the levy, but the arbitrators who had been appointed jointly by government of Jamaica and Noranda having sought arbitration on the matter, the arbitrators have agreed that the government of Jamaica, and agreed unanimously, that the government of Jamaica is due payment of the levy.
How much money are we talking about, Minister, roughly, annualized?
About 15 million annualized. US dollars. Now, the fact of the matter is that Noranda has, by, I think, general knowledge, Noranda has some financial difficulties, but those difficulties really have nothing to do with Jamaica's needs for the levy. Our levy costs make up a minuscule proportion of the overall production costs or the sale price of aluminum.
And with reports that Noranda is possibly contemplating layoffs, Mr. Shaw took his query one step further.
Isn't there a real threat to actual closure of that facility if you hold out and insist on that full payment?
Let me make a distinction between the threat, the possibility of Noranda closing, which I think is a possibility which exists independent of anything that we do on the levy side, and the question of whether the government of Jamaica could still ensure that bauxite is mined and Jamaica's workers employed in the areas, and that we would be able to get a return to the people of Jamaica for this. And let me say something else. I am not really at liberty to divulge things bound by some confidentiality agreements, but it is not our view that Jamaica should dispense with a levy regime, especially when there are other companies in the business prepared to pay.